on slipping, right? Into the future. Is that what the song was?
Oh, I thought you were going to break out into song there for a second. Thompson, a great weapon for Logan, kicks that ball deep, and he's only left it short one time all night where Mountain Crest had a chance to run that ball back, but the rest of them all been deep in the end zone.
Well, the Mountain Crest offense has to match what their defense is doing. Their defense has really played quite well since the middle part of that first period. Hall steps up, and he's got a lot of running room, and he's got a block. Steps out of bounds across the 40. At the 41, a 21-yard run for Hall.
Getting chased down by Chasen.
That's only 13 yards on 5 carries for Hall. He really hasn't run the ball much. He sees that hole open up as they send those receivers deep. Steps out of bounds at the 42 is where they spot it. Hall in the gun again. Now they send Putu Tau in motion.
Logan faking the blitz.
3-man rush, and they run a little screen. Screen to Carlson. He steps out of a tackle, and he's down near the Logan 40-yard line. In fact, that's where they say he's out. That's an 18-yard gain.
Carlson's been the real bright spot for Mountain Crest tonight. That's a great screen pass over the outstretched arms of the defender coming up in Eddie Hall's face. Carlson doing a great job staying in bounds, shedding tacklers, and getting a great pickup. That's 2 plays for big yardage for Mountain Crest to start this drive.
Now Hall back up under center. Logan offsides.
That's Caden Anderson trying to get a jump on the ball.
Coach Wooten had to coax that flag out of him. That's one thing Logan hasn't done all that well, is avoid penalties. They've got 6 penalties tonight. So now the ball down at the 35-yard line of Logan. 1st and 5. It's Mountain Crest a down to play with. Here's that little inside give to Carlson, and Carlson, is that Carlson or Putu Tau? That's Carlson. He picks up a couple, so 2nd and 3. They need to change their numbers, those two. 6, 8, look the same.
Carlson has the long white towel. How's that?
Okay, there you go. Figured something out now. They're going to throw that little swing out to Carlson, try to get him in space. He's spun down after a pickup of about 7.
Another first down for Mountain Crest. They're moving the chains on this possession. So far, they're most consistent and best offensive possession of the night.
Where's this offense been is what everybody's wondering.
It seems like they're getting to the line a little faster and going with a little quicker pace.
Well, they've got themselves a rhythm going now. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the 3rd period. Hall, with everybody coming. I mean, Logan sends people at the right time every time. And down goes Hall on a designed run.
Well, the one thing I wanted to mention before that play was there's one thing that'll stop that quick pace of the offense, and that's a great defensive play, and that's what Logan does. They send everybody in.
Yeah, they're just selling out there, figuring, look, we're just going to get there first, run or pass, and they did. Nelson, the safety, comes up to make that play. Hall in trouble again, and down he goes again.
Oh, buried under a pile of humanity.
That's another 8-yard loss for Hall, and he's in negative yardage now with -3 yards on 7 carries.
That's
so now it's 3rd and a long way.
Wildman's first sack of the night.
2 for 7 on 3rd downs for Mountain Crest. Every time they need to play, Logan just dials up the pressure and brings everybody. Just like they did on that last play last year. He just brought everybody. Well, Carlson Picks up 6. It's 4 down territory down here. That's for sure.
It has to be. It's too far to kick it, and you're down 27-0. You got to line up and go for it. Now it's going to be 4th down and about 17.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, they've got Hall back there. He's the quarterback, but he also is the punter. We'll see if he kicks it away or what. Logan takes a timeout. And so Mountain Crest will talk about it a little bit more. You've got 4th and about 15, 16. And a timeout for the Grizzlies. As Logan.
Well, with time expiring in this third quarter, only 26 seconds to go, and down by 27 points. There's your S.E. Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock where Utah goes to get engaged. With that time on the clock, I think you got to go for it. You got to do your best to pick this up and try and get some points on the board. Of course, they have gone for 2 4th downs so far in this game, and neither one have been converted. Eddie Hall still lines up in the punt formation.
He doesn't line up very deep. No, he stepped up
back
now.
up now.
He can also step back and kick it if he wants, but let's see. You might as well go for it. He steps up. He's got room, but he's going to unload. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown! Putu Tau in the back of the end zone. A 34-yard touchdown on 4th down and 16.
I thought Eddie Hall had thrown that too far again, but Putu Tau does a great job getting both feet in bounds.
Take another look.
Boy, you got to think Putu Tau's eyes are as big as silver dollars waiting for that ball to get there.
And it took forever to get there, that's for sure. The kick up, and the kick's no good. 27-6 with 16 seconds to play in the third period. Logan sees their lead diminish somewhat.
One of the reasons I really enjoy banking at Lewiston State Bank is because I enjoy the friendly service. They know me by name, they know who I am, and they know what my business is, and that is very important to me.
I've been banking at Lewiston State Bank for about 9 years, and we love it. They know who I am.
We are proud to have been serving our customers for over 100 years with personalized, friendly service. Please come in and meet your new friends at Lewiston State Bank.
27-6. Logan leads by 21. As the PAT no good.
It's like Artist and Schmidt both back for Logan, and they switch spots. They think better of their positions and trade places.
Kick into the end zone. Justin Call boots it back there. Call did not kick the extra point.
No?
Somebody else that attempted the extra point.
I didn't see who that was.
So 16 seconds to play in the third period. 21-point deficit for Mountain Crest, and that powerful Logan offense back on the field. Schmidt strung all the way out to the sideline and taken down after a gain of about a yard.
And he takes some punishment there at the end, just kind of stringing that out, waiting for his spot to open up, never does, and then Mountain Crest punishes him right at the sideline.
That's the end of the third period, 27-6. The Grizzlies lead by 3 touchdowns heading into the fourth.
So, what do you do for a living?
I lift things up and put them down.
Excuse me?
I lift things up and put them down.
Okay, here's the strength circuit.
I lift things up and put them down.
Over here,
I lift things up and put them down.
and this is our stretching area.
I lift things up. Cool.
Planet Fitness.
Well, the Mountain Crest offense finally finds the board. The problem for the Mustangs is that the Logan offense has found the board a bunch of times tonight, and it's 27-6. Logan comfortably out in front of Mountain Crest. Now, the Mountain Crest defense has made things a little tougher on Logan here in this second half, but the Logan offense, or the Mountain Crest offense, really hasn't helped much until the last drive.
No, and that last possession, the last play of that possession was very similar to the first half, in that Eddie Hall goes for a long pass when he's at 4th down and 11, tries to put it down the corner, overthrows it. This time he does the same exact thing on a 4th down and 16 play. This time he doesn't overthrow it and they get the touchdown. So if he'd overthrown it, the coach would have probably told him the same thing again. Just get the first down, son.
Yeah. 2nd and 9. Nelson, far side, uses his blocker, picks up about 4. So it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Runs along with Schmidt, who goes wide with Nelson, and as soon as he feels DJ Nelson's hand on his back hip, he knows that DJ Nelson is taking off right behind him. He knows where to block. That's good nonverbal communication from the quarterback.
3rd and 5. Logan 4 of 8, 50% on 3rd downs in this game. Brady in motion. Nelson hit and dropped for a yard loss.
Mountain Crest has done a better job than anybody we've seen all season long of clogging up the middle and not allowing DJ Nelson to get big yardage up the middle.
Yeah, he has 67 yards rushing. 37 of that has come on one play. One play early here in the second half. Thompson back to punt. Thompson with a high kick. Pututown at the 29. Gets a block. Can't get a second block, and he's taken down at the 41.
Pututown with a good return, but he kind of slows down at the 40.
Trying to set up some blocks, and somebody from the backside able to get in there and close the hole. There's Coach Wooten talking to Eddie Hall. You see Dave Cresso, he's the line coach with the headset on there. He's been at Mountain Crest a long time. In fact, he was the line coach when Mountain Crest won their first state championship in 1987. So that qualifies for a long time.
That's a long time.
Have to change the name of the school to Mountain Crest. Hall, shovel pass. Carlson. Boy, he gets a head of steam going in a hurry. Doesn't he?
I just like watching that kid run. He's a great running back, even though he's so tall and lanky. You don't usually see guys who are built like that with a great power running game, but he's got it.
Moved down here from Idaho in this last year.
Idaho? Where in Idaho is he from?
Crest says, we'll take you. You know, I was asking one of the coaches, and they couldn't remember the name. Saying, some little town. I said, well, that's pretty much all Idaho except for Boise. Hall's going to keep it right up the middle on that quarterback dive, and he's got the first down. 5 yards. Hall 8 carries, 2 yards. Been sacked a couple of times. Some big losses. Lost yardage on runs, designed runs.
I think we need to start talking about the Sports Academy Valley Channel, Angie's Player of the Game.
Well, I think you might be looking at your boy DJ Nelson
for
Logan.
You're right.
See what happens with the Mustangs. They fake the give, and Hall finds his man. It's Taylor The sophomore spins his way for a gain of 7.
There's that difficult throw. They roll him out to his left. Makes it.
Taylor's first